it was sweet. She's like, well, it's kind of like, back in New York, she was telling me, it's when it's just like, it's like when it's rapid fire, and it's just dun, 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 and you can barely even hold on to what a person's gonna say, and as soon as you think you got something, they're on to the next thing, and yeah, I like that definition, and I was like, oh, I was definitely appreciative of that, and it inspired me to build this poem right here that I started at that time, called Mad Scientist. So here we go. Let me tell you a little something about being a mad scientist, or at least being labeled as this. Probably because of the constant ramblings in my head. But instead, tonight, instead of these ramblings in my head, I will share. Yes, I will speak. And good luck to all those here listening as you try to make some sense out of my insanity. But I am promising I will be speaking with integrity about these sometimes delusional inquiries, of these different spherical symmetries and synthesized energies. But see, imagine simplicity as a harmonic inevitability, maybe energy singing its centuries, or plants guiding delicately, yes, maybe web-woven dwellings, or fire letters dawning upon eyes radiant with their nectar. Yes, maybe spheres crowned in hands, perceiving loyal aquatic lands, wolves weaving the orchestras, the battle of wits at hand, renewing naked connections, insight springing rhythms, affections, conscious dreams, they do see ascensions, pulsate screams, imprisoned elections. And with grounded social systems, students have found vocal resistance. Devoted oceans won't applaud in nurturing realms of pure perceptions. But universal individuals, they demonstrate intentively virtuous psychotherapies, luminous brain realities, effects are seen through galaxies. It's demographically, symbiotically awakened, unpolarized configurations, pole weaves, split breed, save seeds, slow breathe, heart seeing, love breathes beautifully, dramatically, passionately, dynamically, omnipotently. Maintaining erections, raw courage to conquer, rumble roars to thunder, mushroom digs in wonder, beckoning the majesties of mountains submerged, silence sees the priestess prepare pots to purge, monolithic stone figures, silhouetted ceremonies, risen flocks of phoenix draw crowds brought to their knees, unique isolation, which weaves emancipation, the seed of her creation planted deep relieves temptations, no more nor malice gazing as these low drone tones, temples built in hierarchy explodes moans to groan, sources of sustenance, victims to violence, dirty the hands, greedy defiance, about partnership, forgiveness, a purpose, not a listlessness. Yes, we move as a consciousness, not just here as a witness. So hear this, echo throughout internal emptiness, attuned intelligence request our mission success. And so yes, dragons do fly. So I've taken tight a grip on a journey to the mirrors down below the ponds we've dipped. 1 dip, 2 dip, 3 dip, to 4. Yes, we've knocked upon the lake, great white guarded the door. 1 dip, 2 dip, 3 dip, and then 1 more. He then opened it to the ocean's floor, which broke straight through to the earth's core. There were living flames to geometries in movement, holding keys, opening mind locks of consciousness, divine mind planting seeds. The earth was quaking, the sun baking the backs of turtles, the home of our shells. Broken were the wings of those receiving to rings of bells. The ultra-sensitive senses of seers and sages of all ages were breaking their own cages, revealing their hidden pages, straight up waging education through art, saving their seeds, speaking to we as one root, one tree, as separate leaves blown free by the breeze of a breath, activating lives of imperishability, and so we step, open ears to the youth, speaking casually of a rainbow link between time and great mystery and movement into the light of a brand new consciousness as we shift with our mother and the foretold healing of this. And yes, may love be that cornerstone of all our intelligence. May the root of your passion resurface now to its witness. And so I offer this, a composition in a certain form of arrangement, and if allowed, brings downloads. It's far more than entertainment.
Hmm.